What's a trait you find unattractive that other people usually find attractive? I once dated a guy who was a model. He was the most handsome man I had ever seen, and I couldn't believe he wanted to be with me. At first, I was flattered by all the attention we got when we went out together. People would stare at him, and I felt proud to be the one he was with. But after a while, it started to bother me. Everywhere we went, people would stop and stare at him. Women would flirt with him, and even men would compliment him on his looks. It was like he couldn't go anywhere without being noticed. I started to feel insecure and jealous. I didn't like the way other people looked at him, and I didn't like the way he seemed to enjoy the attention. I also started to feel like I was living in his shadow. People would always comment on how good looking he was, and I felt like I was just there to make him look even better. I also didn't like the way he was always so focused on his appearance. He would spend hours in front of the mirror, making sure his hair was perfect and his clothes were just right. He would also constantly talk about his diet and exercise routine. I started to feel like I was dating a mannequin. He was so focused on his looks that he didn't have much time for anything else. I eventually broke up with him. I realized that I didn't want to be with someone who was so obsessed with their appearance. I wanted to be with someone who was more down to earth and who didn't care so much about what other people thought of them.